Today we have this old shipping box. I don't know what came in it originally, but I know what's in it now. Hot Wheels, of course. This box surprisingly held almost 100 Hot Wheels, so I broke this into 4 different parts. First editions, series cars, and 2 parts of main lines. Let's check out those series cars. First up, we have a 1997 Dealer's Choice Series Street Beast. This car is the King of Diamonds, as you can see from the decals on the side and the hood, and it looks like it's straight out of a Las Vegas casino. From that same series, the Dealer's Choice Series, this is the Baja Bug. It is the Ace of Spades. It has a sunroof and a split window. Great for any VW collector. Next up, we have the 1997 Heat Fleet Series Ramblin Wrecker. This is a really nice looking tow truck. I don't particularly like flames on cars usually, but it looks great on this black tow truck. Plus that red hitch and the 7-spoke wheels make it look real clean. Oh dear, looks like the glue's given up on this one. Here we have the 1997 Heat Fleet Series School Bus. Well, since it's out of the package, let's take a look at it. There we have flames on the right side, flames on the roof, and flames on the left side. What's even more interesting is the card says police cruiser, and this is a school bus, so these technically don't even match. But it was the only loose car in the box. Leave it in the comments below if you think this blister matches up with this card. Was it an error to begin with? This one's the last one for our 1997 series. This is the White Ice series, the Shadow Jet. It is completely white with a yellow windshield. I thought these cars were pearlescent, but this one doesn't seem to be. There was only one 1998 car in this case, and that was the Artistic License Series VW Bug. This was a pretty cool looking VW Bug. I always liked them because they were pretty small and they really did well on the track. This one has an abstract style graphic on it, pretty neat looking. Next up, we have the 1999 Mega Graphics Series Turbo Flame. We've seen a lot of these in the previous episodes. I actually have an open one, which is pretty rare. But here's another one. Next up, we have the 1999 Terrorific Series Attitude. It seems like a fitting name for a car with Freaks and Horrors written all over it and blacked out rims. Also, that green tint is a nice touch to match the paint. Next up, we have the 1999 Cartoon Friends series, the Lakester. This one, the blister stayed on the card, but it definitely has turned a nice shade of yellow. I did a little bit of research, and this happens because during the late 90s, Mattel decided to use recycled plastic. But once they found this out, they switched back. Next up, we have the 1999 Cartoon Friends series Double Vision. This one has Bullwinkle from that classic show Rocky and Bullwinkle on it. Very interesting car to say the least. Next up, it looks like I have 3 out of the 4 1999 Surf and Fun series. First up is the Volkswagen Bug. This one is light blue with what looks to be a coral reef scene on the side of it. Sharp looking bug. Next we have the 55 Chevy. This one is candy apple red with 3-spoked wheels on it. On the top it says Ride Yourself Wild, and on the side you have a nice big wave there. Some decals from some sponsorship. Nice looking car to say the least. Here we have the last one for the 1999 Surf and Fun series. This is the 40s Woody. Now this is a beautiful model. Other than the cheap looking plastic wood paneling, the plum purple in this car is beautiful. And with those Hawaiian style decals and the hibiscus flower, this is an amazing looking car. We're getting close to being done with the 1999 series. These are the Sugar Rush 2 series. This is the Pikes Peak Celica. This was always a really nice looking car. Actually, in one of my previous episodes, this is the first car that I actually made a custom out of. Maybe I'll finish putting that together someday. Next we have the Sugar Rush Series 2 Jaguar XK8. This one's a pretty basic looking car and is from an old candy bar called the 100 Grand. It's been a long time since I've had a 100 Grand, but I remember them being pretty good. First up in our 2000 models is this Seeing 3D series. This is the Olds 442. This is a pretty basic looking car. I really like those graffiti styled letters that they did on the side, but that's why it's called Seeing 3D. Here we have two Kung Fu Force series from the year 2000. First up we have the Shadow Jet 2. This is a very futuristic looking car with that red windshield and a person doing a karate pose on the top. This one has lightning bolts on the side and is a pretty cool looking vehicle. In that same series we have the mini truck. This one is a metallic green color with boards breaking all over the side. It also has quite the sound system in the back, and it's going to need one because it's a convertible truck. Now here comes a few from the 2000 Virtual Collection. First up is the Teed Off. As you can see here, they used some more of that recycled plastic because this one has majorly turned orange. It's even hard to see the car inside. But there you have a golf tee on the top and a lot of dust. I'm still wondering if anyone out there knows how to clean these or fix this. Let me know in the comments below. Next up we have the Super Modified. This is a cool looking car that looks like it should only be on the track. It probably doesn't do very well on the Hot Wheels track though, which is funny. Boy, this thing is dusty. Its blister pack has every nook and cranny to collect dust, so if you have this one displayed, good luck. Next up, this is probably my personal favorite. We have the ice cream truck. And this one is the actual ice cream truck with the creepy clown on the side. Just overall like that truck. I couldn't do without it being that poop colored brown, but we get what we get. Next up I have two 1996 Proper Choppers. These are really cool with that shark mouth design on the side of it. This casting also is really interesting because both those chopper propellers open up and the back tail extends, making it not look so stubby. Next up I have two 2-packs, and when you put them together it makes all four of the Steel Stamp series. As you can see here, they use the non-recycled plastic, and the recycled plastic is yellowing here, unfortunately. I wish they both were made out of the non-recycled plastic, but here's where we are. We'll look at the yellowed one first. This is the Zender Fact 4 and the 56 Flash Cider together. The Flash Cider is maroon and the Zender is black with all sorts of different speckled polka dots, but you can't tell here. Last but not least, you have the 57 Chevy and the Steel Passion together. That Steel Passion looks great with those white wall tires. The 57 Chevy, I could have done with different rims and wheels on that one, but good looking set to say the least. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. That's all of the series cars I have. Hope you guys liked it, and peace.